Get over here!
The Adlas Plains, not to be confused with the Atlas Plains, which probably is the location of the Earth where Atlas's hands were.
Yeah, there's just like a giant, like, hand-shaped plateau.
That would actually be kind of cool. I'd like to see if anyone's actually played with that.
That sounds like a Xenogears kind of concept.
Mm-hmm. So, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I am the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
And today we're doing a bit of a skirmish, just kind of to get a little more this time. We haven't done the Adlas Plains yet, so we might as well. Do we want to take this opportunity to, maybe try and get someone up there? Or do we want to just train up with the units we want to use now?
I was thinking a little bit, next chapter, is one that always sticks in my memory. It's the one with the Medusa eggs. Sorry, the Gorgon eggs.
Oh, yeah!
Where I find it always helps to have flyers, and we only have one flyer that we use. It's, Vanessa.
So you're thinking maybe come in, train up Cyrene, and possibly Cormag?
Yeah, maybe just for just for the sake of next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem with Cormag is we don't have another Elysian whip.
What I want to know also is, what kind of monsters... Okay. Oh, these guys are relatively weak, actually.
That too. If we use our best guys, they're not even going to really do much.
Alright, so maybe use this as an opportunity to, showcase some, lesser units?
Yeah.
Maybe, train them up at least just to see if maybe we can get something out of it.
Sure, yeah.
Alright then, that's gonna require a little bit more thought on our end, so we're gonna do a little bit of preparation, guys. We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah!
Are we short a unit?
No, that's 9. We were allowed 9, and we have 9.
Oh, I see. I didn't see you.
Yeah, so Mulder's on the field. Rejoice in the comments.
Justice for Mulder! Oh, well, it's about time. So yeah, we decided, why not? Let's go ahead and play a little loosey-goosey. We're gonna have fun with this chapter. We'll see what happens.
But yeah. There's no expectations on this, really. We'll get some experience, that's great.
Yeah, we're gonna go into this, basically, hey, you know what? Might as well, these units are relatively weak. Our stronger units are going to eat them for breakfast. We might as well just go ahead and have a little fun, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm kind of just gonna, turtle up in the south and kind of just let them come to us.
Okay.
So that should pretty much work out just fine. Who knows? Maybe this chapter, I doubt it, honestly, but maybe this chapter will proc us to, try something later. Who knows?
So, while we're going along with this, I had a little idea.
I'm listening.
So I want to play a little game for this skirmish. If you're able to divide your concentration a little bit.
I should be able to.
Okay, so my idea was 20 questions Fire Emblem edition. I'm going to generate a random Fire Emblem character, and I want to see if you can guess what character I have using only yes or no questions.
Okay. I think I can do that.
All right.
Alright, so yeah, let's see what I can do here.
So give me a second. I'm cycling through a few of them to see if there's one that I actually want.
Or if there's one that you think I should at least know to some degree.
Yeah. So
because there's a lot of Fire Emblem characters.
So you can ask any question as long as I can answer it with either a yes or a no.
Of course. Yeah, just let me know when you got one.
Okay, so I got one. I also got a piece of paper so I can count how many questions you actually do.
Ah, yeah, good call.
Lay it on me. You can ask gender, relative age, class, what game they're from, things about backstory, whatever you could think about.
Alright, I'm going to start with the very obvious question, that I feel, will narrow it down relatively well. Is the character a male?
Yes.
Alright. Huh. Okay. Time to narrow down what from. Is the character post-awakening?
Yes.
Okay. Is the character from Fire Emblem Awakening?
No, but I'm gonna make that a freebie because in my definition, post-awakening would mean after Awakening came out.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I was kind of like, okay, like...
like from Awakening or later.
Yeah, I was like new generation, or like old generation Fire Emblem, you know what I mean? I just didn't want to word it
You know what, that's,
in a confusing way.
That's fair, I feel like, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna count that as a third question.
Yeah, no, I'm fine without the freebies. Is the character from Fire Emblem Fates?
No.
Ooh, okay. That actually makes me feel a little bit better because Fates has a large roster. Is the character from Three Houses?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got a male from Three Houses.
Okay. Is the character of the Black Eagles?
No.
Okay. Does the character belong to the Golden Deer?
No.
Okay, so... this is a legitimate question, too, though. Does the character belong in the Blue Lions?
See, and that's a fair question, because some aren't specifically in any of those three.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so he is a Blue Lions character. How many questions am I at?
You're at 8.
Okay. This is going good so far. Can the character... No. Is the main character's weapon a sword?
No.
Okay, so it's not Felix.
That's a little tough in Three Houses also, because, like, you can equip anybody.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, main weapon.
It would feel wrong to say that his main weapon is a sword.
Yeah, that's why I went with, like, main weapon.
Yeah.
You
can also... At this point, you can just guess names, and even if you're wrong...
that is true.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of having fun with this as well.
Okay.
Does the character mainly use magic?
No.
Okay. Is the character originally from Fodlan?
I'm trying to remember exactly how the lore... I'm gonna say no.
Then that leaves me with one option. Is the character Dedue?
It is Dedue.
Haha! Yeah, because Dedue is the Dedue is from Dusker.
Yeah, which I would say wasn't part of Fodlan when
Like he's a foreigner for all intents and purposes is where I was going with that.
I figured that's what you were getting at.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Good job. You got that one in 11 questions.
Not bad.
Want to try for round 2?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay. Ready. Character number 2.
All right. Is the character a man?
Yes.
All right. See that's a thing. Like that just eliminates like.
That's probably the best question to start with.
Exactly. Sorry, I'm just doing some numbers right now. Okay, this will work.
Good to see Mamie out again.
Yeah, I figured, like, why not, right?
Yep.
Is the character before Awakening?
Yes.
Alright, so there we go. We got that instance now.
So it is neither an Awakening or a game that came out after.
Is the character in a GBA title?
Yes.
Aha! Okay. So that can mean it's either Blazing Sword, Sacred Stones, or Binding Blade. I might as well go ahead and, like, open up with those. Is the character from Blazing Sword?
Yes.
Nice. This is good for me, too, because I pretty much know all the characters from,
Yeah.
Blazing Sword. Can you recruit the character in Lynn's story?
Yes.
Okay, that narrows it down quite a bit.
That's a good question.
Does the character... Is the character a rider?
Sorry, was that rider or rider?
Rider, as in, like, rides a mount.
Yes, he is a rider.
Okay. Is he a rake?
Can you define rake?
Basically, a rake is a rake is an early period term for a skirt chaser.
Yes.
It's sane. Sorry, that I had to.
No, that's good. That's the because at that point you had to be between Sane and Kent.
Well, Wrath.
Yeah, also Wrath.
Like Wrath is another horse rider.
Or it could have been it couldn't be Florina because it was a girl.
Yeah. But that's why I went with mounted because it's like, okay, cover all my bases here. Though again, like I knew it was already man, so it couldn't have been Florina anyway.
Yeah. Okay, I think we can comfortably do one more. I just want to gotta find one that I'm really feeling here.
Have you never actually heard the term rake?
I even remember you saying that before, but I couldn't summon it from my memory.
Gotcha. Yeah, fun fact, in Fire Emblem Warriors, actually, there is a support conversation that you can have between Xander and Lynn, and they both kind of bond over the fact that they both have quote-unquote rakes as their retainers. In Lynn's case, it's Sane, and in Xander's case, it's Laszlo.
Nice.
So, like, Xander actually uses that term. He's like, you're saying he's a rake. Which I always found funny.
I do love... I learned a lot of words from Fire Emblem and things like... I love some of the old, like, you slaggart and stuff like that.
Like, one of my personal favorites, like, during our playthrough is learning what a eunuch was.
Yeah.
Damn! What was that level up, Mimi?
Yeah, pretty good. Okay, are you ready? Want to go for 3?
Let's go.
Alright. I got the character. Go ahead and guess.
Alright. Gonna start with the obvious. Is the character a man?
Yes, I'm randomly generating these.
No worries, no worries. Let's see. So the character's a man is, again, like, easy way to narrow it down. Is the character post-awakening? Or, like, like...
No.
So it is before that generation?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I don't run into this guy, like, accidentally. That is an Entombed. Yeah, that'll work. Is the character... from before Blazing Sword?
And you're not including Blazing Sword in that. You're just saying before Blazing Sword.
Okay, actually, like, if I may amend that question.
Sure.
Is he before the GBA era?
No.
Okay, so he's somewhere in the GBA era, or he's in the Radiant series. Is he in the Radiant series?
Yes.
Okay, that makes it a little tough because, like, I can't ask whether they're one from one or the other because they could very well be in both.
Mm-hmm.
Is the character a royal of some kind?
Yes.
Oh. That narrowed it down drastically, actually.
Yeah, that chopped off a bunch of characters.
Is the character a villain?
No.
No, it is not. Okay, so it can't be Ashnard. Is the character playable?
Yes.
Can the character turn into a beast?
Yes.
Is it Kennegus?
No.
It's not Kennegus. Skirmish?
No.
Oh, geez.
You're at 10 questions. That was,
Okay.
that was your 10th.
Is the character a bird?
Yes.
It's Naysala.
No.
Tabarn?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. I had to, I had to narrow it down eventually. Goodness. Okay, yeah, well, there you go. I think I got it.
Yep.
See, like, it kind of sucks because, like, to make it a little more interesting, you kind of have to, like, ban certain questions.
Yeah.
Like... Okay, give me one more, and I'm going to base it purely off of questions that are not about what game they're from or what gender they are.
Ooh, cool. Okay.
Let's up the stakes a little bit here.
Okay. No asking gender, no asking game.
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Okay, so this is going to be tough. Is the character a lord?
Now, are you talking in terms of class, or are you talking in terms of, like...
Ah, okay.
I'll answer. I'm asking that regardless. I just...
Is the character a sort of lord class?
No.
Okay.
I'm not saying they are the other thing, I'm just...
Yeah. No, that's a good distinction to make. Trying to think. See, this makes it harder.
Because I would say that asking is a character royalty another question.
Yeah.
Like, Tabarn is not a lord, even though he's a king of the country.
Mm-hmm. Can the character... Oh, here's a good way to distinct it. Can the character reclass?
Can the character reclass?
Like, not promote, but rather can it change its core class?
Yes.
Oh, man. Then see, that's another way of asking, okay, like, is this, like, post or pre... Can you actually... Is there a Fire Emblem game in previous games that you can reclass? No, I don't think so.
I think there are little examples... Well, Yeah, I don't know. But I'll give you that one.
Yeah,
you
like
still haven't asked a specific game, so...
Yeah. Like, that was kind of like technicality, but I was like, you know, like, let's have a little fun with this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, not ask, like, the questions that are, like, obviously this.
Yeah.
Because, like, one question I thought of is, like, is the character a student?
Okay. Well, I mean, that would, like, suggest 3 houses, but it wouldn't confirm it, because there could be weird other examples of somebody
like, technically,
who's a student of something.
Yeah, like, technically Ewan is a student.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Is the character a student?
No.
Okay. Okay, so... See, it could still be from 3 houses, though, because,
yeah.
like, they're not all characters in that game are students.
But you've narrowed out roughly 18 characters.
Mm-hmm. Is the character a mercenary? Mercenary as a job, not as a class.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? No, I take it back. No.
No?
Sorry.
So technically, no.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Because, like, by that one, I was, like, thinking, oh, is it, like, you know, Geralt, or Byleth, or Shez,
Yeah.
or Ike, who are, like, actual, like, you know, they are mercenary, like, aligned.
Yeah, Marissa.
That Entombed scares me. I might actually just do this with Ephraim. Yeah, why not? So the character's not a mercenary.
Not a mercenary, not a student. Can reclass. Is not a lord.
Can the character use melee weapons?
Yes.
Okay, so it's one of those. Character's not a mercenary, but it is a melee class unit.
Well, do you mean from the get-go or at all?
I guess that's another good distinction. Are they a mercenary at any point?
I meant the weapon thing. Do you mean?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can they use it at any point?
It is possible for them to use a melee weapon.
Okay, so it's not any of the dedicated mages, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Or a sniper.
Yes. I'll give you even without. Yeah, even without reclassing them, it is possible for them to have a melee weapon.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to think here while also playing this game.
They could maybe they start with one, or maybe they promote and get one.
Ah, jeez, I'm trying to think.
This is cross-disciplinary because you're using your brain and also your brain.
Wait a second. Here's a question for you.
Okay.
Or here's a particular one. Is the character a healer?
Yes.
There we go. That's why there's that distinction, because they can eventually use a melee weapon, which tells me there can be one thing I can think of that might be the case, though there might be another. Is the character a war priest / war cleric?
Like...
The class.
Like, are they be or can they be?
Yes. Can they be a war priest or war cleric?
Yes.
Is the character Lissa?
Yes, it's Lissa.
Woo! Yeah, I guess you're right. Like they would not be a merc, but they do technically work for the shepherds.
For a second, that's what caught me up. Was I was like the shepherds, and then I'm like, the shepherds aren't mercenaries.
Yeah, they're not mercenaries.
They don't do it for the money. They're
more like government. They're more like a homeland force.
Yeah, they're local militia.
Okay. Yeah. See, like once you take away like those obvious questions, like things get a little more interesting. Which yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. Alright, let's turn the tables. I'm going to think of a character.
Okay.
And you tell me, or you will start asking me the questions.
Okay.
So let me think of a character right out of the gate. Yeah. Okay, I got one.
Okay. So this is the first time I've done it, so I am going to rely on some of the easier questions.
That's fine.
So is the character male?
Yes.
Is the character from the Awakening or later games?
No.
So a male from one of the older games. Is the character from... Is the character dead?
Well,
Oh, shoot.
he is... I didn't realize the Sharp Claw would do that much damage.
Oh, balls. We cannot keep shamans alive.
No, we can't. Wow. I was not expecting that.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody.
I mean...
It's not like a huge loss to us, but like...
We wanted to try it. We knew we knew what we were getting ourselves into coming into this. I'm not too heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
But still, that does suck. Well, so much for using Gleipnir.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try Ewan, but...
Sorry, Null fans.
I don't know. Are there, like, generally dedicated Null fans out there?
Probably not, but I like him.
I mean, I like Null enough, too, but it's just, like, you know, not exact... I like, remember when we recruited him, we got some stuff in the comments, right? And pretty much everyone was like, yeah, like, Null is, like, considered one of the worst characters in the roster.
Yeah.
Specifically because of his poor stats and his terrible luck.
I mean, what you saw right there, that's some bad luck.
Yeah. I'll admit I was a little lax on this one, but, you know, what are you gonna do?
I mean, part of this was I was trying to, like, spice it up a little bit by also creating distractions, but...
I mean, we can continue the distraction if you want. Again, I'm not too heartbroken about it. Like, yeah, it sucks, but it's like, it's not like we were really planning on using Null, in a dedicated manner anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, that happened. I feel like I should feel bad about this because I gotta write this guy's eulogy later now.
I feel bad that I don't feel that bad. Like, I feel bad conceptually.
In a way, yeah.
So, this character.
Right.
Are they from before the GBA games? Not including the GBA games. Are they from before the GBA games?
Yes, they are.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Really?
If they're from before GBA, so we're talking about here. We got, okay. Are they from Fire Emblem Guidance / Shadows of Valencia?
No.
Okay.
Are you ruling out the ones that you're not too familiar with?
That was honestly, I was hoping it was from Shadows of Valencia.
Ah, got it.
Okay. Are they? Are they from? Are they from the Jug Draw games? So we're talking Thracia and
Genealogy. No.
Okay.
Probably breathing a sigh of relief on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, I need to.
Because like I'll admit that those games are stacked.
So they Man, Awakening,
Nice work, Siren.
GBA, Shadows of Valencia, Jug Draw. Okay, I think that's 5 questions I've asked. Okay, so are they a mounted character?
Yes. I guess we could use the barrier staff to kind of just facilitate this guy's, like...
Yeah, just to give him
Do we want to?
Sure.
Why not?
Does this character join you pre-promoted?
Yes.
Is this character a flyer?
No.
Is this character Jagan?
It is Jagan. Yeah, I figured you'd at least recognize Jagan from the previous games.
Okay, I got a little worried when it was pre-GBA because there's so many people that I, like, literally don't even remember the names of.
Dude, I get you. Trust me. Trust me on that one.
Like, if this was going to be, like, Merrick or Lena or something, like I might be able to struggle to that.
Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I wasn't going to give you someone like, say, Nime or, freaking, Geese.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not that mean.
Or there's, like, a lot of, like, kids in genealogy that I'd just be like, oh, God.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my only thought at the end, I had it between Jagan and Minerva.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Minerva does kind of count there, doesn't she?
Oh, but I already knew it was a guy, so it couldn't be Minerva. So that was, yeah, that was redundant, but... Cool. Do you want to give me another one?
Yeah, definitely. Should we feel bad for, like, kind of, like, just kind of, like, rushing, the death of Noel like this?
I don't...
Again, I don't really
No, I mean, we feel the way we feel.
Yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I was, like, using him there, but it's like,
Dumb mistake, but...
Yeah, like, that's, like...
Honestly, the worst...
casualties of war, as it were.
Yeah. We lost some Dark Tomes that he was carrying. That's probably more valuable than Noel himself. But
Ouch!
Probably not going to use Ewan either, so...
Which, again... Like, the funny thing is like, yeah, is that mean to say? Yes, you're also not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I got one.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna... this time I'm gonna try not asking gender, not asking specifically what game.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it, so... Is this character royalty?
No.
I'm already like, oh wow, this is so much harder.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use the backdoor you used. Can this character reclass?
Yes.
Is this character... Alright, no, this might be a little bit too vague, but... Okay, they're not royalty, they can reclass, which suggests that they're from one of the more recent 4 games. Without the use of reclassing, can this character use tomes?
No.
Without reclassing, can this character use a bow?
Yes.
Okay.
Damn, Ford.
Can this character appear on the field as your enemy?
Yes. Good one.
Can this character have children that are playable?
No.
Is this character a mercenary by trade?
Yes. Technically speaking.
Okay. I'll take that with a grain of salt then.
Would you like me to kind of, like, clarify that, distinction?
No.
Okay.
I'll ask about it later after I pass or fail, but...
Got it.
Okay, can use a bow. Cannot use tomes. Can this character, without reclassing, use a melee weapon? Even if it's from promoting. If they promote and get one, that's fine. But
no.
interesting. They can reclass, they can show up as your enemy, they don't naturally get a melee weapon or tomes unless they promote. Can this character pick locks?
No.
I
think I know the character you were thinking on that one.
Yeah, but that was a little redundant too. Now that I think about it. Alright, I've asked 9 questions and I'm a little stuck.
I'll take my time here with this.
Is this character the child unit of other playable characters?
No.
Okay. Is this character under the age of 18?
No.
At least when you first meet them.
No.
Okay. So that knocks out the Three Houses students.
Don't worry, take your time.
Not a royal.
Nope.
Technically a mercenary.
Mm-hmm. So much harder when you can't distinct, can it? Does it?
Yeah. I want to ask, like... Don't answer this. Part of me is like, oh, ask if you can marry them. But that could be anybody if you haven't played a character. Can this character use staves?
No.
So that seems to be pretty much just bows, unless I'm missing something. Can this character ride a mount without reclassing?
No.
Fudge. Okay. I know what my main guess is right now at 13 questions. Is it Shamir?
It's Shamir!
Okay. Yes! Yes! Okay.
I was wondering, like, dude, you're getting, like, the very, very specific one. I'm surprised you're not getting it yet.
I just... For a few questions, I thought it might be her. I just, like, couldn't figure out how to, like, narrow it.
Yes, it was Shamir.
Yeah.
Because, again, like, that was a distinction, is, like, technically she's a mercenary, but she's more of an assassin for hire.
You know her with, like, the Church of Saros, and she... Yeah.
Well, it's not just that. It's more like, again, like, what's a mercenary? A fighter who's for hire? Or is... Basically, are assassins and mercenaries the same thing?
I should have just gone with my gut. Well, that's some good training we did for 8 party members.
Oh, dear. I guess we really did have 8 party members, didn't we?
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting Noel to take that much damage, but his stats are so bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Something happened this episode. This becomes... for any of you guys, for anybody who skips the skirmishes, they're going to be like, what? Noel's dead?
Yeah. And that's, like, kind of the distinction there. I guess, like, we couldn't go through this without losing someone to skirmishes. Oh, well. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
And, yeah, did any of you guys guess it before any of us did on our respective tries?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
Fun game to play with people if you got another Fire Emblem enjoyer.
Mm-hmm.
Or anything, really. I love 20 questions.
But, yeah, so thank you guys for joining us. Justice for Mulder. Pour one out for Canis. Not Canis. Right. Noel.
That's how much you don't care about it.
Honestly, though, like, we can't keep shamans alive.
Imagine going to somebody's funeral and getting their name wrong.
I'm sorry! Like, I barely remember Noel myself either, dude. Like, I used him once, and it never really stuck. I'd rather just use Ewan.
Honestly, we better not promote Ewan, because if we do, his days are numbered.
You know what? Good point.
On this channel.
Let's not piss off Tethys, shall we?